Hi guys, happy Saturday, or hope it's a good one for you. Anyway, we got a nice day out here today, and I thought it was going to possibly be a little bit of precipitation. We had rain earlier, I had posted in the week, and that was fun. But anyway, I'm stopping off at the little house in the hood, I call it, and dropping off some stuff. I am actually bringing stuff over that I want to kind of get rid of from my mama's house or take to my sister's if we take another road trip. We're planning another road trip. Anyway, so I wanted to touch on something that I watch and read people's postings, right? And like when they post comments, not on my page, but other pages that I follow, or just stuff that comes through, my YouTube feed, wherever it's coming through, And I saw this comment and it just was kind of surprising to me, but I guess it shouldn't surprise me. Somebody was commenting to the people they were responding to, and it was about the cost of stuff, and saying that people were should have been stockpiling stuff. They stockpiled stuff when they heard that these tariffs were going to happen and that the cost of stuff was going to become really expensive, and that why didn't people plan and become better prepared? And I thought, are we so disconnected that we still haven't realized that there are people out there that you talk about people living, month to month. Some people are living week to week or day by day. They may not have the resources to stockpile 20 pounds of coffee or those, those necessities that you might think that you need that, prices are going to go up. And it was just the way it was written. And I didn't respond to it because I thought, you know what? I'll let somebody else deal with that. But I thought I would just put it out there that, we all come from different places. We all have different amounts of money and different debts and things that we've incurred. And I think that most are trying to do their best while the dollar value is shrinking. And some have not been taught or lived where they have learned how to be, frugal. And I also believe that some people do define their worth by what they have. As I walk in my mobile home, which is in a trailer park, mobile home park, manufacturing home, community, it reminds me of when I moved here in 2005, that the comments I got from people of like, why would you want to live in a mobile home park, Laura? Like, that's ghetto, or, why would you do that? And it was, the same thing was said, like, why do you drive that car? And I'm not kidding, talking about the car I drove, because it's like, you should drive, a fancier car or whatever. I don't know. And different things over my lifetime that was said of what is like proper to have or stuff. Why would you want to live there, or do that, or why would you want to wear that, or why do you want to buy used clothes, or and why it is? Because I want to save money. I never felt like money was ever guaranteed, that I would get the same amount of money all the time, or that things didn't come up, so I just wish that people would be a little more sensitive, that there are people out there. They are working. The incomes do not keep up, at least around where I live. And I don't think anywhere in the United States, with what the rents are and the cost of living. And I am a believer that you should be able to work a full-time minimum wage job and be able to afford a place to live. You shouldn't have to be renting a room, It's just really sad that is going on. But yeah, so that's my video for the day, my rant, if you want to call it. I just think it's very insensitive that we're not realizing this, or some of us aren't, by the comments that I'm reading. And right now I'm going to go at the mobile home park. And people have asked me like, well, I thought you lived with your mom. Yeah, I do. But I'm not selling my mobile home because housing in the area I live in the Bay Area, is not affordable. And I have to, keep this because it is rent controlled, and hopefully it continues to be, because there's just no way. The apartments that I used to live in this community that I live in, I always worked more than one job, and I worked a lot, but I was always able to, pay the rent. Oh, God. Sorry, dog startled me. Anyway, now it's like ridiculous. Places that I paid where I could work the jobs that I worked and be able to afford the rent and all that, and still have money left for other bills and car payment, insurance, and a lot of things. They're $2,000 to $3,000 now. That's crazy. Because never did I make 3 times that kind of rent ever in my life, or would I be able to? I don't think. All right, toodles.